Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Mercy, and also welcome to today's tutorial. So today's tutorial will be on how to draft this beautiful one-piece collar. If this is what you are interested in, please do watch this video till the end. Also, if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, what are you really waiting for? Click the subscribe button and also click the notification bell. This is just so when I upload a new video, you will receive notification. So guys, I'm going to be waiting for you a little while to subscribe if you are yet to do so. I'm actually waiting for you to subscribe. Yes. All right. Thank you so very much for subscribing. If you have just subscribed, please do let me know in the comment section. All right, guys, so let's just go to the tutorial at once. So guys, to begin to draft the collar, this is what to do. You will first of all measure the round neck of the shirt like this. You have to measure it very accurately. Like so. So whatever you have, that is what you'll be, the measurement you will be using to draft the collar. All right. You can also measure it this way, like this. Carefully measure it this way, like so. So we have 16.8. That's what we have here. 16.8. All right. The next thing to do is to measure the distance between here to this stitch area. This is the button placket, all right, where we fix our button like this. So in this case, the distance between here to here is to be 1 inch. This measurement is also very important. Now, let's proceed to drafting the collar. I'll be using this pattern paper to draft the collar. To begin to draft the collar, I will mark my starting line, which is going to be either 1 inch or 0.5 inch. All right. So I'm marking 0.5 inch, like so. And I will connect the dots using my ruler. The next thing to do is to mark the neck round measurement. And remember, for what I measured, I have 16.8, right? We are going to divide that 16.8 into 2, okay? So 16.8 into 2, this is what we have, 8.4, right? So this is it, 8.4. So after marking the neck round measurement, divide by 2, the next thing to do is I'm going to come up by 1 inch, like so. I'll place my 1 inch from this our starting line upward, like so. The next thing to do is to connect from here to the neck round using my curve ruler, like so, like this. This is to create that curve a collar would usually have, okay? Now remember that one piece collar has a collar stand and the collar itself, okay? So right now we are going to be marking the collar stand. I'm marking 1.2 to create our collar stand, okay? Good, like so. And here I'm also going to mark the same 1.2 here. I'm going to mark it this way as well, like so. This is to create our collar stand. And then we will continue marking it all the way, like so. 1.2, don't forget. Like so. So I'm going to use this ruler to connect straight to this direction, like so, to give it a straight line there. So I'm connecting this. Remember, this is our neck round divided by 2, right? Like from here to here is our neck round divided by 2. Okay. So I'm going to connect these lines to meet with this, like so, using the curve ruler, like so, like this. Good. So the next thing to do is to come in by one. Remember the measurement we took here. The measurement we took here. The distance between here and here, right? Good. We are going to be marking it from this line inward. I have 1 inches there, like so, like this. And then I'm going to connect this line, like so, together. Good. So the next thing right now to do is to create the collar itself. This is our collar stand, and then we are going to create our collar itself right now. So I'm going to come up by 1.7 inches. Now remember that the wideness of the collar is totally dependent on you, all right? Good. So I'm marking 1.7 here, upward. And then from this line, I'm going to come up by 3 inches, like so. From this line, I'm going to come up by 3 inches. Good. Then I'm going to mark a straight line like this to meet with this line. So I drew a straight line to meet with this other line here. The next thing to do is I'm going to come out by 1 inch like this. This is to create that ear a collar would usually have, all right? So from here, I'm going to connect to this place. This line is just a guide for us to create the ear a collar would usually have, okay? I repeat, this line here is a guide to create that ear a collar would usually have, all right? So from here, I'm going to connect to here like this using my ruler, like so. Can you see? And the next thing to do is to connect from here to here using my curve ruler. So I'm going to place it like so. And then I will connect. Draw my line to connect both ends together like so. Good. And so we have our collar. Now, this line is no longer useful. You can decide to clean it or you can leave it the way it is. The next thing to do is to also curve this area for aesthetics, all right? You can decide to leave it square. You can decide to curve this collar stand, okay? And we are done, just like that. All right, guys. So at this point, I'm going to add my sewing allowance all the way from here, this direction, this direction, this direction, this direction, and to this direction. I'm going to add my half-inch sewing allowance like this. I'm marking half-inch all the way, all right, placing it like so. Half-inch, half-inch, half-inch. I'm going to do it all the way, just like I pointed out earlier. I'm going to do that behind the camera just so this video wouldn't be too long, all right? And thereafter, I'll be using my marker pen to highlight what I have here. Then I will come back to show you what it looks like before we would have to cut it out. All right, guys, so this is what it looks like after highlighting it with my marker pen. Here's the sewing allowance, like so and like so. So at this point, we are going to cut it out. So we have our collar well drafted out. Thank you so very much, guys, for watching. Till I come your way next time with another informative, instructive, and educative tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and also share this video with others as well. Bye-bye.